وذكر فإن الذكرى تنفع المؤمنين.
We are starting the month of Ramadan, and for some people it might be daunting because of the regulations and the fact that it's fasting the whole day and there's praying and extra things that we have to do, and it's out of our schedule, and there's other things that we had going on, and so on and so forth. But when Allah mentioned the ayah of fasting, He said, prescribed for you is fasting. It's a prescription, like a doctor gives a prescription. It is not an order or a command or an obligation, although its category of deed is that it is an obligation for us to do, but He didn't name it as such. He named it as prescription. And so from this we must understand and take it that He is doing what's good for us. And even if at some times we might feel like it's bitter, it is what's best for us. Just like when we take medicine, sometimes we might feel it's bitter, but it actually is the cure to the situation that we have. Furthermore, when He said prescribed, He prescribed fasting for us. In this one word, right, prescription, there is a greater meaning and a greater understanding that not only is this a spiritual prescription for us, this is also a medical and physical prescription. And recently people have started coming up with studies on how fasting actually regenerates the cells in a person's body, and how they are promoting intermittent fasting for longevity of a person's health and skincare, and to look younger and to be younger, and then the organs are replenished, and so on and so forth. So this is something that Allah had already told us 1400 years ago, that fasting is a prescription. It is good for your body. And on top of that, that is the least of the benefits that you will have. It is very, very good for your soul. And when you feel hungry, when those pangs of hunger come, know that it's actually fixing your body. And those pangs of hunger are what will cause the cells to regenerate in your body. And so when you're doing this for Allah and you feel hunger, and if you just think about the spiritual side, it might become a burden. But when you see the benefits are that you yourself are going to be in a better situation coming out of this month, inshallah. Your body will be in a better situation. Your health, your mind will be in a better situation. Your focus will be in a better situation. It lessens the burden or the weight of this act. And so when you feel the difficulty, you say, no, my body's regenerating. This is good for me. And then think about that in terms of your spiritual and your heart health and your connection with Allah. Just like your body's regenerating, your spiritual health is also regenerating, even though you might not see it and there aren't studies for it. But since we know that Allah said 1400 years ago that He prescribed fasting for us, and we see the scientific evidence for that in terms for our body, then we for sure can rely that this will also have a rejuvenation factor for our souls as well. May Allah grant you all a beneficial Ramadan and a strong start. And if you come upon a time where you are no longer able to fast or pray because of your monthly cycle, there's a lot more that you can do while you are doing that. Feed other people, give charity, continue to make dhikr, continue to make dua, ask Allah for help, ask Allah for the people of the ummah, ask Allah for yourself, for your family members, and to keep your mouth moist with His name and continue to make dhikr. May Allah make it easy for all of us. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.